Previously on Ballz.
All right, time to talk soccer. We've got the third and fourth playoffs taking place tonight for the AFCON tournament, and then, of course, the final taking place this coming Sunday. Joining us, Sundowns player Wayne Sandilands on Ballz Visual Radio. Wayne, how's it going this afternoon?
Thank you, Sasha.
Yeah, very, very well, man. I know that Bafana aren't in any of the reckoning, but it's been a good tournament. What are your thoughts?
No, I think it's been a great tournament. Obviously, from a Bafana perspective, obviously we would have liked to have gone a bit further. But I felt like we gave our all, we gave everything that we had, and I think, we've got a good foundation under us now. I think we can build a lot on what we've done in this tournament. I think the perspective of the team around the country also changed into a more positive light. So I think it was a good tournament for us.
Many thought it would be a Nigeria-Ghana final. I'm sure you yourself as well. But do you think that there will be one more twist left in this Africa Cup of Nations competition come Sunday? Do you think we could see an upset there? Maybe Burkina Faso walking away with it?
It's possible. I favour Nigeria. I think Nigeria, might shade it. I think it will be a close one in my opinion. But you can never write off this Burkina Faso side. They just show so much determination and grit, and they got very powerful players, very strong players. So you cannot write them off. But I just think Nigeria are hitting the momentum. They came off a resounding victory in the semi-final. So I think they've got a lot of momentum going forward, and they've got some great individual players also. So I think their current coach now, he actually won their last when they won the tournament last in 1994, I think it was. He was a player. He captained the team, so I think that might also give them an edge because he knows how to win it, as a player. So I think his experience might also come into play.
Wayne, another big boost for Burkina Faso. The news that Jonathan Petroipe is back in the mix there, following that referee having been given his marching orders. That's a big boost, isn't it?
Oh, of course. I mean, he's been a great player for them, and he did damage for them in the semi-final there. So I think it's great news for them. I think he would have left a void if he wasn't able to play, but I think the right decision has been made, and I think that should also give them a bit of a boost that he's going to be playing. And I think Nigeria will definitely have to keep him under close watch. Otherwise, he can score those goals. He's got that individual brilliance, and so they just got to monitor him well.
These third place playoffs, a little bit like dead rubbers. Port Elizabeth going to be hosting the Ghana-Mali clash a little bit later on, 6 o'clock tonight. How do you see that one going? Ghana will be wanting to make amends. Do you see them coming out overwhelming winners, overwhelming favourites, obviously? But do you think that's going to be a fait accompli, that they'll easily beat the Malians?
I don't think so. I don't think it should be such a given that Ghana should come away with the victory. I think it's also what is their mindset like. Are these players really distraught? Are they under a lot of pressure now? Obviously it all depends. I think now what determines the victory in this game would be the hunger. Maybe I think a lot of changes will be made. A lot of the players that weren't playing now will get a chance. So are they wanting to prove a point to the coach and say, I should have been playing? So it all depends on the player's mindset. So like you say, it's got a bit of a dead rubber to it, but it's now time for those players to say, well, coach, I should have been playing if there's some changes made. So I think it should be a good game, but I don't think that Ghana can easily say they're going to walk away with it. I think Mali is also a good team, and they've shown that through the tournament. So let's see what happens. It should be an exciting game.
And Gordon Igesint, his future looks pretty sound with Bafana. They want him there for the next couple of years or so. Good decision?
I think so. I think, we need continuity now. I think, he's obviously come through a big tournament that's given him a lot of experience. Obviously this is his first time at national level coaching. So now he's got this experience under his belt, and I think the team showed a lot of positive, attributes coming into the tournament. I think there's a lot of passion, and the players are playing with a lot of heart. There's a lot of commitment, and I think we can build on this. I think a good foundation has been laid, and I think if this group of players and the coach can be together for a while, look at Zambia last year winning the tournament. It's all about consistency, and it's about confidence and momentum. So I think it's the right decision if Gordon stays on, and I think that we need to build now from here and try and qualify for the World Cup.
And Wayne, let's cast our attention to you, Sundowns. How are things looking for you? What are your objectives for the season?
Oh, well, obviously, Sundowns, we've had a pretty rough start to the season. We were basically in the basement there for a good part of the first half of the season, so we're lying tense now. There were obviously Peter Mosimani came aboard, the new coach, so obviously in the last 4 games there was sort of like a bit of a momentum change for us, and now we managed to end 10th. So we've got high standards now, and we really want to make sure that the second half we do really well. And we're playing the log leaders on Tuesday, so we've got to hit the ground running, and I think if we can get a good result there, the confidence will be good going forward. So I think we're a great team with great players, so I think now it's just time, I think we will climb the table and start getting to the top.
Excellent, Wayne. Well, listen, thanks for your time this afternoon. I'm sure you'll enjoy the games this weekend. And
definitely.
Yeah, and good luck for the rest of the season with Sundowns.
Thanks, Asher. Thanks, John.
Okay,
All right. Thank you very much. There we go. Wayne and his thoughts.
This is Ballz Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Ballz.co.za